Did you know that one solitary firearm might have changed the course of history forever? Imagine a world where one infamous conspiracy led to the reshaping of entire nations, all due to an overlooked piece of weaponry that has since been lost to history. Intrigued? Let me take you back to the early 1600s, to the dark, gloomy alleyways of London during a time of immense political tension. It was the dawn of a crisp November morning when a secret society under King James I's rule met in shadowy basements and whispered taverns. Their goal? To orchestrate the Gunpowder Plot, a scheme promising to ignite a fiery revolution across England. At the center of this plot was not just gunpowder, but a particular firearm, a relic that wielded the power to turn whispers into war cries. This firearm, legend has it, was no ordinary musket. Forged with meticulous craftsmanship and a level of precision unrivaled in its era, it was designed to be both a beacon and a harbinger, carrying with it the authority to execute a single, world-altering mission. But just as its trajectory had been set in motion, the plot unraveled. Enter Guy Fawkes, the face of the Gunpowder Plot, a man driven by conviction, albeit misguided. On that fateful night, as he slithered through the cellars beneath the House of Lords, carrying the collective hopes and seething rage of the conspirators, he clutched what was believed to be this extraordinary firearm. Stakes couldn't have been higher, for in its barrel lay the echoes of rebellion waiting to be unleashed. So why did Fawkes, known as a master of stealth, refuse to pull the trigger when the chance presented itself? Was it fear that had gripped him at the crucial moment, or had the firearm betrayed its bearer, a silent sentinel choosing peace over chaos? The truth was buried alongside the ashes of failed ambition when Fawkes was apprehended and the plot thwarted. Yet, the firearm, intended to be the catalyst of change, vanished into legend. But what if this weapon had found its mark? What if it had never vanished, continuing to echo through the chambers of England's tumultuous history? Speculation leads us down a vertiginous path of alternate histories. The course of nations could have dramatically shifted, the monarchy shattered, and a new regime installed by the barrel of a gun. Historians have often pondered this "what if," tracing the threads of influence woven by the weapon undrawn. Its very existence fueled further conspiracies as tales grew about its power, elegance, and the choice it forced upon its wielder. Some even claimed it was imbued with a mystical reluctance to fire, a safeguard against unnecessary bloodshed. The loss of the infamous weapon does not dismiss its impact. It's a symbol of restraint and, ironically, of forgotten peace. Secrets like these lie in shadows, born with names that history forgot, but stories that survived. It's not the weapon itself, but the whisper and fear it left behind that perpetually altered political discourse and echoed the fragility of power. Take this tale as a reminder. A tool for change can be abandoned, yet the fear it instills never truly fades. The conspiracy of the Gunpowder Plot serves as a metaphor for the unpredictable sway of fate, armed not just by physical weaponry, but by human intent and the untold power of choice. Thus, as we ponder the enigmatic history of firearms, remember that the most significant weapons often lie not in our hands, but in the choices we dare or dare not make. And sometimes, it's the maybe, the almost, the what if that truly writes history more than any gunfire ever could. So what happened to that firearm? Was it melted down, recast into the mundane, or does it still slumber in forgotten vaults, waiting for another story to take shape? Perhaps one day someone will stumble upon this relic of decisions unmade and witness firsthand the remarkable truth that an almost weapon holds. Until then, let history beckon our imperceptible future, tightrope walking between action, inaction, and the silence of vanished power.